Late last night, Battleship Bismarck decisively engaged an Allied convoy closing in on La Rochelle. Nearly the entire enemy convoy was obliterated, except for 2 ships. A British heavy cruiser, which was moderately damaged by Bismarck's 15-inch guns, and 1 single merchant ship. As the sun rose, pilots on the French coast received their orders and manned their planes. Ju-87 Stuka dive bombers took off at daybreak and headed west towards the stragglers last. Hello everybody, Wolfpack here, and welcome back to another exciting episode of War on the Sea. As we continue the Battle of the Atlantic campaign, playing as Germany, we have made contact with the cruiser and 1 single merchant ship that are escaping Bismarck's wrath. It's early in the morning, and Stukas from La Rochelle have been scrambled. Let's bring up the UI and take a look at what we are working with. 2 contacts out there. That one's the cruiser, and that is the merchant ship, of course. I am going to have 1 Stuka peel off, and they are going to hit that merchant ship. These 3 Stukas are going to attempt to hit the cruiser. Now, she is turning hard to port already. It looks like both vessels are actually turning kind of hard. The merchant, of course, not doing it as dramatically. And the cruiser does have moderate damage. Bismarck did get a couple of hits on her, but she looks... Overall, she looks a-okay to me, doesn't she? We'll send these 3 Stukas in. Let's go ahead and target number 1. I'm gonna have number 3 continue on heading this way here. Looks like the Stukas need to climb up just a little bit. Okay, it looks like they are pretty much heading 210 now. The Stuka is gonna turn pretty hard. All right, you have your attack orders now. Perfect, lined up nicely. That looks very, very good. This guy is going to be the first to come in. It's going to drop its bombs on that merchant ship. Hopefully, 1 250 kilogram bomb right down the funnel causes some catastrophic damage for that merchant ship. We may be able to send another strike out. It is pretty early in the morning, and these guys have not made it far from the coastline. All right, let's see it. Bombs away. Come on, give me a good hit here. Okay. Serviceable. Let's take a look here. Our cruiser friend, come on. Miss. All right. Next one's coming in. He got hit. One of the pom-poms may have gotten... There we go. Okay, dud bomb, unfortunately. And I think that was our 250 kilogram bomb. That was a dud, judging by the explosions there. Here we go. Another one. There we go. That was a 250. 1 Stuka shot down. The other 3 are getting the heck out of here. Giant fire has erupted amidships. One of our Stukas is going to hang out to assess the damage. We'll see. Hopefully that's enough to sink them, or at least cause some pretty serious damage. We'll see. Our cruiser friend has recovered all of her damage. She is just sailing away. We are going to leave the combat area now and organize another strike package. We have left the combat area. 4 aircraft were sent up. 1 was shot down. Heavy damage on both vessels, though, so that is certainly an improvement. Taking a look at the campaign map, our Royal Navy friends are right here. We are going to remove some of these old markers that are no longer needed. There we go. Stukas, RTB. Saint Nazaire. No Stukas available, unfortunately. Yeah, things are not looking good over here. We need to keep funneling troops and supply. I'm going to have Task Force 21 head down to La Rochelle. Over at Brest, we're keeping them kind of occupied. And then we did have a landing over here, just something small in the night. It may have been a sub. I don't even know anymore. Let's check these merchant ships. Resupply force. 1, come here. Can we manage this cargo yet? You sure can. Supply. Fuel. We have 12 command points. Should I let's grab another merchant ship, please, shall we? Auxiliary cruiser. can carry 388 troops. 15 points though. We're too poor for that. Seaplane tender, also something kind of cool, but okay. This merchant ship, 900 troops, 1,000 supply. Has 11 command points, and if it gets intercepted and sunk by something in the North Sea or North Atlantic, that is going to be quite a heavy loss. Let's grab it though. Let's grab one. We're going to merge them. Okay, and let's arm the ship. Let's load up a bunch of supply, really. A bunch of supply. We're going to send it around, and hopefully they are not intercepted. So far, so good. We've been going through the GI-UK gap. I've been kind of dispersing our ships. One's going through the Denmark Strait here, and the other's just trying to sail right on through. It's getting more and more dangerous out there, though. We used to kind of control the North Atlantic with our surface raiders. Not anymore. Not anymore. Let's take a look at our repair schedule. Scharnhorst is available in 13 days. 13 days. Still a ways away, but it's day 60 of the campaign. Overall, it's been hit and miss. We've been doing all right. Sinking a lot of ships. This is definitely our lowest point. Our U-boats have not been doing much. I have them all defensive. We need to find a place to really put more U-boats. I'm thinking near Gibraltar. Definitely. U-28 needs to head back. We're going to try to manage our U-boats a little better and see where they're coming from. I really have a lot of our U-boats playing a defensive role at this point, which has not proven to be very helpful. Well, speaking of U-boats, actually crazy timing. 8 ships slow, 2 carriers, 1 battleship. That is really not good. U-48, need to get all these U-boats in here. U-4, time to start moving. U-120, let's go. Begin. Now something we need to keep in mind here is U-28 here. First off, slow down, slow down. U-28 here does not have a whole lot in the way of torpedoes. Okay, the convoy. Way over there, we have 2 torpedoes. Up scope. Let's take a look. Can I see them? Oh, there's definitely a battleship. Can barely make that out. Battleship. I don't know if we're really going to be able to intercept them at this time. We'll try to re-engage on the campaign map. Maybe get some other U-boats in here. We do have 2 forward torpedoes and 1 loaded in tube number 5. I'm not seeing these aircraft carriers. Really hazy though. That might be a carrier back there. That's another battleship. There are 2 battleships in this. Engaging this is going to be hard. Okay, down scope. We need to organize our U-boats. And maybe this time we'll actually be able to do some real damage with them. So here we can see the after action report. There are in fact 2 carriers. 2 carriers there and 2 battleships. One, it looks like a Queen Elizabeth. One's maybe a Revenge. I do not want Bismarck engaging that. That's for sure. That's a surefire way to get Bismarck sunk. We need the U-boats to weaken the battleships, and possibly we can engage the carriers at night on the surface. Striving to do kind of what the Japanese would like to do over in the Pacific. Okay, that's our only plan. Worse, if it comes down to it, we gotta get Bismarck out of here. We gotta protect her. She is rearmed, ready to go. Stukas have made contact once again with the cruiser. Go to tactical. Begin. Okay, we are going to loop around here. We're gonna try to hit that merchant or the cruiser one more time and hopefully sink that. Let's also climb up to a reasonable altitude. 1,200 meters, please. We're being shot at. Great. Increase airspeed. Let's make this fast. Climb up. And we'll try to attack that ship and hopefully sink her this time. All Stukas are heading in to engage this target. They are sailing on a steady course. Should be easy enough to grab them. British anti-aircraft guns have opened fire. Sporadic fires coming up towards the Stukas. This looks pretty good. Engage them. There we go. Pushing over. That's what I like to see. Come on. Let's see it. Good. Bombs away. Give me something. Big hits. Okay. A couple of misses. Frankly, 2 Stukas just whiffed. Alright, they're flying on out. This guy, one of them always decides to loop back around. Do not do that. Ugh, not a great hit. There is an internal fire. I doubt that's going to do a whole lot. We really needed a hit with one of those 250 kilogram bombs, I think, if we had any shot of sinking her. And I don't think that was the case. Let's take a look at the report. Okay, she was hit by 3 bombs, though. 4 bombs. I think they were all probably 50 kilogram bombs. We'll see. Let's look at the report. Heavy damage, minor flooding. So exactly where she was at before. We'll see if anything starts to explode. Okay, stuff has indeed started to explode. Massive fire has erupted amidships between those 2 funnels. There was another big secondary explosion, so things are not looking great. We'll see how this develops. One Stuka is hanging back just to watch how this fire progresses. Well, our nemesis here has fully recovered. All the fires have been put out. She's continuing to chug along at a speed of 30 knots. We're going to try to get another flight of Stukas in to hit her. I at least want to destroy that merchant ship. That should be easy enough to do in a follow-up strike. Another strike has arrived. This time we have a whole bunch of 109s here to cause some chaos. I do want the 109s to try to strafe that merchant ship. Let's see if we can do any damage there. Stuka's come along here. Okay, this 3rd time's the charm, right? I mean, she does look low in the water. I know she does have some flooding. One of Bismarck's shells probably caused some damage down there. Okay, 109's dragging some of this anti-aircraft fire. Really don't want to lose too many of my 109s here and risky maneuvers. This guy's going to go in and just strafe, though. Maybe start a fire on that merchant ship. We start a fire, she's probably going to sink. I'm probably going to divert one single Stuka to the merchant ship. Like I said, one hit on that merchant ship and she is done for. Okay, strafing run. Let's see it. There we go. Okay, good stuff. Alright, get out of here. Eventually, the cruiser is going to peel away from the merchant ship. They've been doing that every time, so whenever the merchant ship's alone, that's when we'll strafe her. Stukas are moving in for the attack. This guy, engage number 2. These 2 Stukas, engage target number 1, attack individually. We're already pretty much at altitude, so that is good. Coming right up the stern of the target. 109s. Go strafe. Go strafe target number... Oh, no. Strafe number 2, please. Oh, they're all going after the wrong ship. Do not go after that cruiser. That is going to end in disaster. This type formation flying may end up in disaster, too. Ju-87 Stuka is right over the merchant ship now, about to push on over. Right. There we go. This looks great. Could not have asked for a better setup here. Come on, just sink this thing. The reason I'm really just trying to sink this one is it adds to our total tally of merchant ships sunk. And are you kidding me? No fires after that. Astonishing. There we go. 109's caused some damage. Good. Okay, these Stukas right over top. Let's see it. Look at that. Come on. We need some good news. This might be it. Okay. One Stuka missed one big hit in the stern of the ship. And we lost a Stuka. Okay. Get on it. Get on out of here. 109s. Go back and strafe this target. We're gonna strafe it till she sinks. She looks pretty low in the water. There is that, and it looks like she has developed a list to starboard. Our cruiser friend, looks like some fires have broken out internally. Chances are they are going to recover from this. It has been quite a resilient vessel, that's for sure. 109s are coming in towards the merchant from the bow. She's shooting some of her guns. I guess she does have a gun. Let's see it. This looks... There we go. Nice strafing run. We are going to repeat this. Well, the merchant has started burning up. She isn't looking very good at all. There we go. Another explosion. I like that. Okay, let's strafe the cruiser once. Looks like there still is a fire inside. Other than that, she seems to be doing okay. I don't know if we're going to sink her because we are pretty much at the extent of our Stuka's range at this point. This is going to... What was that? Okay. Float plane. Probably from this cruiser if I had to guess. What are you doing, sir? Strafe that target. Okay. Doing some strange maneuvers. A lot of our 109s are doing strange maneuvers. Okay, come on in. Strafe them. Let's see. This is probably a pretty bad idea. Very desperate. Okay, they're swinging around. There we go. Nice. Fantastic strafing run by this guy. Like he's staying still. What the heck? I think I found a bug. Okay. Just... What's your airspeed, sir? I don't think that's 100 knots. Alright, get on out of here. Lost a bunch of 109s doing that. Don't slam into the ground. Okay, just get on out of here. Well, that wasn't worth it. Ship's doing just fine, of course. Not entirely surprising. It looks like she is going to get away. At least she'll be in dry dock for a while. Well, the merchant ship is finally going down, so I guess the mission was a success. I'm kind of astonished. This cruiser's just doing fine. Honestly, they could probably keep her at sea for a while now. I don't think her damage is that substantial. Anyway, we are leaving the combat area. There we go, one ship sunk, 4,000 tons. One command point was actually gained from that, so there is that. Our aircraft are going to RTB. A disastrous development. Our merchant ships have been spotted by a large task force, which is very close. Not good. Not good at all. Run for your lives. Brandenburg, all ahead flank. We have troops and supply on this convoy. Oh, crap. Not good. This Royal Navy task force intercepted our convoy that was heading between the UK and Iceland. Something else has just been detected. It looks like we need our U-boats operating out here. Well, this is a disastrous loss for us. We do have 2 more convoys. Don't really have anything to escort them. I could try to just break through the channel using air cover. Oof. Absolutely devastating. Maybe going through the channel would be better if there's battleships operating out here. Oh boy. Oh, and there's aircraft out here too, apparently. Oh. Just absolutely devastating. Ow. What a massive, massive blow. Yep. She's sinking. Okay, magazine explosion for good measure. Why not? Okay, the tanker's running. Okay, you know what? Do not engage. Defiantly fire at that battleship, please. Oh boy. This R-class battleship is just rocking these merchant ships. Yeah. Okay, 2 magazine exploded. Okay, there we go. Alright. Yeah, just crush these merchant ships. It's amazing the magazine explosions they're getting. Okay. This revenge class. Doing work. Well, talk about a devastating blow. Things are bad already. They just got a little bit worse, didn't they? Well, if one of our convoys can get through and unload some troops and supply, that'll be good news for us. Well, folks, that is going to do it for today's video. I do hope you all enjoyed it. The plot is thickening here. It is getting exciting, that's for sure. We may actually lose this campaign at this rate. Anyway, hope you all enjoyed the video. If you did, please be sure to leave a like and comment, as it really does help out the channel. But until next time, this is Wolfpack345 signing off, and I'll see you all on the next one.